Hey, hey, hey! Spitter Swab Beer Review.
I'm Shagdog.
I'm Jammer. We're doing, what is this?
Victory Brewing's Java Latte's sweet milk stout.
Cold brew milk stout.
Yeah.
It says right here, roasty malts, oats, and special ingredients come together in a milk stout that is cold brewed with a bounty of local coffee for 48 hours to serve up a luscious mix of sweet and robust contents. Pilsner, Munich, chocolate, roasted barley, and oats.
Yep.
Experimental HBC 472, milk, sugar, coffee. And Shagdog, you want to tell us the rest of the stuff?
It's an 88 by Beer Advocate. Consider a sweet milk stout. 8.2% ABV, and it's Victor Brewing Company, which is out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, somewhere around there. And it's a rotating seasonal, which I don't know how much of a rotating seasonal is, because me and P did got a hold of this like 3 months ago. So
yeah, you guys did it too.
Yeah.
Well, why are we doing it again?
Because you wanted to.
Downington, Pennsylvania. I wanted to. You bought it.
No, what you got?
No, I didn't grab this.
I didn't grab that one.
That's crap. You think I grabbed it. You were on a limited release. I didn't slap you.
It was cold, though.
Yeah, well. All right, Shagdog, what do you got to say about it?
Well, it's definitely dark.
Yes, definitely dark.
Yeah,
that's a no-brainer. Tell us something that we...
Stuck in my head right there.
So that's a bubble.
I want to look this a few times.
It's a bubble.
All right.
That's pretty bad. Your eyesight's bad, and you're telling us stuff that we ought to already know. Stick your finger in it. Now you just polluted the whole flavor of that. That's going to taste like something that we don't want to know.
Smell like cocoa, coffee.
Got the coffee there.
The cocoa powder.
Yeah, cocoa, coffee, robust, kind of toasty, roasted.
Right.
Smells pretty good. Got that dark amber color.
Yeah.
Beige head. It's quickly dissipating.
Right.
I'm ready to drink it if you are.
I'm ready.
All right. After this, we're going to do a wonderful little thing. Ooh, that's actually pretty smooth. Isn't it?
It's not too bad, this one.
Pretty smooth. It's got a nice little bitter.
Right.
That's throughout. Got the coffee and the cocoa. Very rich. It's got a nice sweetness to it, but it's not overly sweet. It's malty sweet.
Yeah. You'll have that.
Yeah, tell us a few things, Shagdog.
Well, if you're like me, and you're a champion, you'll want a champion stout like this.
Mm-hmm. Tell us something about the beer, though.
Well,
share us your thoughts and amusements and, about concerning the beer.
Definitely cocoa, mostly cocoa.
Yeah, we heard that earlier from you.
A little coffee. A little bitter, but I think it's masked pretty well by the other stuff. So, yeah, I'll go ahead and give it an A-.
No, I wasn't asking for the grade. I was asking if there's any other flavors you're picking up on.
Yeah, just coffee, cocoa, and... Toffee cocoa, very smooth, easy to drink. A little bitterness there, but
Yeah.
yeah, I'm done.
Wow. Okay. So what grade you gave it?
Yeah, I'm gonna give it. Let me do it one more time. Just give it official grade.
I think those Pilsner, the Munich Pilsner, Munich and Pilsner type malts, along with the chocolate roasted barley, that's how really smooths it out and gives it a nice flavor.
Yeah.
And the coffee's not bad, and it says on the can that this coffee is crafted with One Village Coffee Artist Blend. Artist Blend.
Yeah, you feel the can coming down. Don't do that shit. So they feel the can coming down.
No, I don't know what you're talking about. Can coming down.
Well, I mean, it says something about the.
I said it's crafted with One Village Coffee Artist Blend.
Right. So this is the One Village. Feel it.
Yeah. So what grade you giving it?
I give it A- and a swallow.
Yeah, I concur with your grade that you give it, Shagdog. In fact, I might actually give it a straight up A.
There you go.
And a swallow. That's my
You
opinion.
can do that.
I think so. What do you think?
Yeah.
Well, where's that at?
Where?
Facebook?
Yeah, it's Facebook. It's a little behind.
Anybody watching it?
No. Like I said, I don't have too many friends on Facebook.
Can you add mine too?
Not going to add one at a time, I guess.
You only add one Facebook, one.
Yeah, I think so.
Hmm.
Let's see. Well, I could add a Facebook page, but I'd have to type in your password and all that shit.
All right. Well, hold on to that thought. We'll have to put the Spitter Swallow beer review on there. Add to it.
Yeah. I might be done drinking after this one.
Well, you got to finish that, and then we got our shot of eggnog to do.
I think I quit drinking.
Yeah, you probably should. With those nice coffee flavors, I actually had an idea of mixing this one with the eggnog.
Oh, no. I'm not mixing anything else with egg.
I just thought it would be good because it had coffee.
Yeah, but, yeah.
Coffee eggnog. What do you think?
Yeah, it sounds good, but I don't think it's going to be good.
You don't think it would be good?
No.
We should start doing like mixed drinks.
Was that a dog?
You hear me? We should start doing mixed drinks. Yeah, it's a dog. Hey.
Don't do that.
What do you think?
Do what?
We should start doing mixed drinks.
Yeah, but that's too expensive.
Well, we got stuff for the mixed drinks already.
Oh.
Like with eggnog, we do the eggnog. Wonderful.
Yeah, but we can mix it with.
But what I was going to say is like, doing vodka, rum. Well, how to make the perfect Bloody Mary, Come
on, dude. Really, seriously, that's bothersome. Don't flick my ear.
I feel like you've been picked on as a kid.
I wasn't picked on. Usually I knock somebody out doing that kind of shit.
Huh?
Usually I would knock someone out doing that kind of shit.
Oh, yeah? Oh, you're getting violent now.
I don't like that shit. That shit don't feel good, does it? Watch. Does that feel good?
I didn't do that to you.
No, but does it feel good?
I didn't do that to you.
You were trying.
You just did it to me. I didn't do it to you.
I saw you.
I tell you what.
Fuck you.
Now I'm going to turn around and do it to you because you did it to me.
You already did it to me once
No, I did
earlier,
not.
for Christ's sakes. Yeah, I felt it once earlier. Jesus Christ.
My God, you just go ahead and smack me twice and then turn around and...
Smack you twice.
Yeah.
I haven't smacked you yet.
I see how you are.
What's that?
You're big and... Oh, look at that. 3 times. What the hell?
What is that, though? There's something orange on your thing down there.
No, there's not.
On the sign, we gather here, and there's an orange thing up there.
There's no orange thing.
In the top corner.
That's a price tag.
Keep price tags on shit.
Drink your beer.
I'm done with it.
You're lucky I didn't.
We got one
smack
viewer.
you.
Thanks, one viewer.
You're excited. You're like, ah! Go to the comments. Maybe they'll comment.
Oh, they're not going to comment. They're just like, see what the hell we're doing. They're like,
idiots.
why am I watching these people? Thanks to the one viewer watching.
Yeah,
this.
thanks.
Very nice of you.
Anyway,
They always come in at the end, too. We're about to finish.
well, that's because it's delayed.
Yeah, well, if it's Facebook, it's really delayed.
Yeah, well, you just got to finish your beer and we'll be done with this. You said you were done with it and you didn't want to do it, and then you pour the rest of the last drop in it. Well,
My mom always used to say,
I don't know why I ended up being last, waiting on you on this.
oh, God.
And it's funny how you ended up ending, wanting to say, well, I'm done after this or whatever like that. And I still have a cap toss to do to even up with you.
Oh, we got a couple more to do.
To even up with
We'll
you.
do a championship if you want.
To even up with you, I do.
Well, we're tied already, aren't we?
It's 1-1, yeah. But, I mean, even up, you had one more toss than I have.
Did I really?
Yeah.
It's a shame.
Yeah. Let's see how you are.
Well, you got lost still.
Yeah. I'm excited.
I want to do a championship after this. You get your next cap tossed, and we're going to do a
I'm
championship.
excited. You gonna finish drinking that, or are you gonna just talk about it?
Yeah, I'm done about it already. Thanks
No.
for one viewer for watching. I really appreciate it. Thanks for comment, like, subscribe.
Go ahead and finish it.
That's probably somebody that we already know.
Finish it.
Will never comment.
That's fine.
Maybe I want it as a chaser.
Finish it.
That's too much. Could be eggnog before Christmas. Oh, you gotta show that.
Oh, Pennsylvania Dutch. Pennsylvania Dutch.
Yep, it's out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, apparently.
Is it?
I think. It says that on the bottle.
Philadelphia, PA. Yep, Shagdog's correct.
Very good eggnog.
Oh, it is very good eggnog. Very good eggnog.
I wouldn't recommend mixing it with anything.
No, we tried to do that with this tiki rum Mai Tai from Cutwater.
It turned out too good.
Didn't turn out the great.
Yeah.
So I'd rather drink it by itself.
Right.
I mean, it has brandy, it has bourbon, and it has rum already in it.
Right. And the eggnog.
In the eggnog, yeah. So I'd rather drink it myself. Oh, my
It's
God.
one of the best drinks ever.
I'm just waiting for you to finish that. So I could drink my... No, don't do that. Unless you want to taste it. Go ahead.
That's not enough.
Go ahead. Give it just a light coffee flavor. All right, you got the aftertaste from that. You can drink some of this and see how it tastes. Well, this is good.
That's a good eggnog.
Shagdog, I give it to you. You seized the moment when you saw this eggnog.
Wow, it's just something different. I haven't seen that one.
You seized the moment and grabbed it. Some people would have just said, no, I'll come back next week.
It was early. It was like before Thanksgiving.
Yeah, it's too early. I'll come back next week.
That one would have been gone. Because that was when they had about 20 or 30 bottles sitting there. All in a nice, neat package, yeah.
Yep.
That was probably all the 20, 30 bottles they were getting.
The only thing I will say about this is that you should have got 2.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. But we still got a lot left. It's not even, we haven't even kicked the half bottle yet. Thanks for our one viewer watching. I appreciate it. I don't know who the hell you are, whether you're one of James's Jammer's old friends or one of my Shagdog's old friends, or somebody that doesn't even know us. I appreciate it.
Yep.
I love somebody watching us on these cold winter nights.
Cold winter night. We're in Florida.
It's fucking cold.
Let's see just how cold it is.
It's supposed to be down. I think it's supposed to get down to 41 tonight.
55 degrees.
Yeah,
not even cold.
Supposed to get 41 now tonight. Here.
Well, that's fine. When you get in the low 40s, I'd start saying you're a little cold, but
yeah,
50s, nah.
It's cold over here in Florida. You get to 50s.
And you know what? You know how hard it has been for me not to drink this eggnog?
Really?
Yeah, it really has. Because I was like, man, I could go in there and have some eggnog tonight.
I mean, it's not. Don't get me wrong. It's not like a typical eggnog, like a non-alcoholic kind. You can taste the alcohol in there.
No, you can taste the alcohol.
But it's nice and smooth. And
yeah, and it's got the cinnamon and the nutmeg in there. It's just well balanced. Nice little kick.
Right. I like it. It's pretty good.
And the thing is that there's been a couple of times when I've come home from work and I'm thinking, do I want to have a drink? No, I don't want any beer.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to do that. And then I think to myself, wow, I could just have a little shot of eggnog.
Yeah.
And I turn around and I said, no, that's for the beer review.
Oh, wow.
We keep it for the beer review. Don't drink it. And so I've had to tell myself that and stop myself from trying to drink it.
Yeah, I wouldn't drink this shit. Other than I can't find myself drinking eggnog in like June or something, summer months or anything.
No, it is a winter thing for a reason.
Yeah,
because it's very rich.
I wouldn't recommend keeping a bottle of eggnog for a whole year and then drinking it next year.
It's very rich. It's high calorie for when you're cold.
Yeah.
You're in the cold.
Which we've done, right?
Yeah.
We've done the whole year wait.
Oh, drinking a year-old bottle of eggnog? Yeah, we've done that. In fact, right now, I do have pumpkin spice eggnog. Oh, I'm going to get that ear now. And it's my left hand, which is weaker than the right, so I should turn around and do it with the...
Can I pull out my nut and you get my nut?
No. I should do it with my right hand, but I guess I can do it with the left. Oh boy.
Yeah,
all right.
My nephew and my niece.
All right, Obi-Wan.
On Thanksgiving, my nephew and my niece, Diddy's kids, were slapping each other.
Mm-hmm.
Not slap boxing, but hitting each other. I was like, hey, annual thing, slap boxing, like me and your daddy. A great slap boxing event in 1989 Thanksgiving. Where your daddy's like, hey, let's slap box, slap each other, like slap each other. It's like slap boxing, like you block each other, but you can't get a slap in, right? But anyhow, we're slap boxing. I accidentally poked Diddy in the eye, and he got really mad. You know how his temper gets. He's like, "Argh!" He comes at me, gets me in a headlock. He's swinging at me. He's nicking my chin. I was like, Pat or Diddy, calm down, get off me. And I pushed him off me. He came at me, and I was like. I had a ring on. I capped him above his eye, cut him, and then he's like, "Wah!" Starts running at me. My mom tries to get it between us. He pushes my mom down.
Oh no! Now we're to
Yeah, and then at that point, my cousin Omer, by marriage, my mother's cousin husband, big guy, he comes up and pushes Diddy down, something like this. So he goes the other way and cuts his other eye. So he had blood come down both sides. So I told him the story about mine and their dad's slap boxing, and they stopped slapping each other.
And what did he do?
Nothing. He just
He laughed.
He just and don't slap each other. Some shit like that. Yeah.
I'm surprised. His temper can be bad sometimes.
Yeah, well, he liked doing shit like that. And I was like, I don't want to. Like, come on, fucker. Yeah, like you, kind of like, okay, fucker. Slap boxing.
Well, I revert back to my football days. I'm like, I can easily get into that rage.
I get into the rage, but
easily get into
slap boxing is not something I like to do. Slap each other in the face or
no. I would do it with the intention of actually slapping you.
No, I mean, if I get in a football rage, I'm proud about tackling, my tackling technique. Putting the shoulder in there, wrapping the arms, and pulling you in and taking you down. Simple as that.
You forgot. You wrap the arms and what you do? You lock them.
Well, yeah, really, if you want to hit somebody good, you put your helmet right to their numbers, right there, and you wrap them and pull it in, and if you get their arms in there, it's even better. But if you get some arms in there to get the football,
you're supposed to wrap those legs and lock them up.
See, the legs aren't good though. Always go for the waist. Always look at their hips because that's where they lose you at. You go for the legs, you might lose them.
Yeah, that's true.
Hips are where they're juking or whatever. That's keep your eyes on their hips.
Mm-hmm.
But I used to love playing defense, and then I got the freshman year, and I was like 130 pounds, and then it was like I actually started off good though, Jammer. I tell you what, my first day of hitting each other with equipment on, I went against old Timothy Gilboy, and he never played contact football before. Yeah, message. Hey guys. Holiday theme graphics and the beer choices. Hey, Jammer fans, thank you.
Jammer fans on there?
Yeah.
All right.
It didn't show up because the cursor was there, so it's like.
Jammer fan, welcome
fan,
back.
And we got one other viewer. Great job.
Yeah.
But the first day of hitting with equipment on, I went against Timothy Gilboy. A little bigger than me, but he never played actual football with equipment on or whatever. So the coach was like, I'm supposed to be offensive line, he's defensive line. He's like, okay, it's on 2 or 3 or whatever it was. And I hit him, and he fell down, and I landed on top of him, and the coach is going fucking crazy. He's like, oh my fucking... it was like a good hit, for just blocking,
Yeah.
Knocked him down and landed on top of him. Coach is going crazy. All right, let's do it again. Of course, next time, did it again, and it goes well, because now Timothy's expected it.
Yeah.
But it was good. It was a good moment. And that was about it. Jamie, I was like
proud moments of Shagdog. Stay tuned for another exciting.
I was like second or third string defensive end somewhere around. Somebody got a fourth string. We had somebody. They didn't cut anybody on our team because our JV football was 9th and 10th grade, but they had a freshman team too, which is 9th grade. So they didn't cut us all. So I had double numbers. Me and Brock Scarborough both had.
Did you really?
We both had 44, and we played Owego, New York, Owego Free Academy, and we're playing them. We're in Owego, and I go in there. Hey, you go in the game? All right, I'm going in the game. I'm number 44. I fucking sacked the quarterback, And I hear an announcer thing because he's got our list of the main players. Brock Scarborough, number 44, on the quarterback sack. I was so pissed. I was like, "Are you shitting me?" That's horrible. Oh well.
It's funny how you're about to fall asleep just a little while ago, but start talking about you.
Yeah.
And you light up.
I light up first?
You light up, and all of a sudden, you're excited.
I fall back to sleep in 20 minutes. We're going to keep it going. I might fall asleep.
Yeah. This is awesome. So hey,
I wish you get Jammer Fan. Do you have his number, or we can invite him to a video on the next one?
I don't know. Is he able to? Jammer Fan, are you able to come on a video with us?
And even viewer number 2, you, whoever you are you able to come on a video with us? Whether you one of my girls or one of Jammer's girls or one of our friends. Jammers only have one girl at a time. I have multiple girls.
So terrible. Anyway, we await your response patiently.
Jammer Fan. Jammer Fan, you tell your wife, hey, baby, go to bed.
I would have to...
What time is it in Colorado? Yeah, it's like 7 o'clock. It's early.
It's early.
Oh, it's early. We might have to wait 3 hours before we get on.
I have to see about the messenger. Messenger. How do I do that?
Jammer Fan, you're missing out on all the goodies. Have you watched a couple of our last videos? I can't tell. Is that a dog or a pig?
It's a dog.
Oh.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so anyhow, my freshman year in high school, football, I was like...
You get messages, see that?
I was like, yeah, I'm done. That's Jason.
What? Why?
Oh, my friend Jay is watching me. Jason is watching you. Oh, Jason, you little boy, you. You should join us, too. I can send you a link. He's a funny guy, too.
Yeah?
Let me send him a link. How do you get the link?
Who's that? Just popped up. Jammer Fan?
Yeah, I'll come on. Jammer Fan, so come on, too.
Awesome.
Right.
Well, should we send a link on this one, or should we do another one?
Well, can I send it to you there, and you can forward it to him, or?
I'm saying, should we...
Yeah, we'll send it to this one.
Should we do a new one, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, let's send it on this one. We'll keep going.
A new beer on this one?
Yeah, keep going.
Alright, well, whatever. Well, Jammer Fan's on there right now, right? Can't you...
Oh.
Oh.
I gotta paste it right there, right?
Message him. Can you private message on there?
I fucking open public it.
Huh?
It's not like we're gonna get 20,000 people on it.
Oh, you never know.
So Jammer Fan or Jay, that's the link right there. You click right on that link or copy paste that link, you can join right in.
Well, should we just get another beer and just continue on?
Well, let's get some more eggnog. Or
You want to do another eggnog? They just go by quick.
I'll sip on it.
Oh, you ain't gonna sip on it. You're gonna drink it. What's that last message?
That's the link I sent.
Oh, that's you?
Yeah.
Awesome.
So Jay, Jammer Fan, you see that link down at the bottom, copy paste it, put it in your browser or whatever, and you should be able to
Your
join
browser. Hey, if we did do another beer, and could you edit it and make it 2 different videos? Or just one?
Because it's going straight to YouTube as a video, live video. So yeah, it's only one.
Oh, okay.
But I could always rename it.
Well,
I
just feel like we need something to drink while we're drinking here. Yeah.
Yeah, I could always add on. I mean, I could change the name of it later.
I could either get some crap beer and drink it,
Right. Or
we could do actual review. Let's just get some crap beer.
yeah,
You want a Busch Light?
why not?
2 Busch Light, and we'll drink it from the
And
can.
we'll do some eggnog.
I'll save the eggnog, and we'll just do it from the cans. What do you think? Sound good?
Oh, here's somebody. Jammer Fan joined in. There's Jammer Fan.
Yo, what's
Jammer
up,
Fan's on.
Shagdog?
What's up? We're just waiting for Jason to get in there, but I don't think he'll join now. He's a little shy.
I'll be right back, guys. I just wanted to hop on real quick so you knew I was here. Gonna go grab a beer and stuff.
Alright, thanks, bro.
What's that?
Jammer Fan's gonna go grab a beer, but he's on. Jason might not be on. He's a big guy, but he's shy. He's like a little kid. He's like one of those big guys. He could throw an awesome curveball.
Yeah.
But he's really big and shy. And we wrote a song about him one time when him and
Big shy
him
guy.
and Sandy first fell in love.
Yeah.
We wrote a song about it.
Called Big Shy Guy.
Yeah, it's called Jay's Gay or something.
What?
Yeah, you know how kids are. But he's a good guy, though.
There you go. How you like that?
Looks awesome, Jammer.
I'm just saying. Well, that's
good.
not our view, is it?
No, well, that's our view right here.
Well, that don't look good.
Well, it's split screen now, so that's why. You have to move over this way a little bit. You might have to move over this way a little bit. I'll move over.
Man, you kind of crowd me out.
There you go.
Trying to get rid of me.
Now, if Jane joins in.
What other view you have there?
View? What do we got? This one. Is us?
Yeah.
That one. That.
I would rather have it be like something like that.
Yeah, we can do that. Jammer fan is going to get a beer.
Well, we got a cheapy beer. That's all I gotta say.
Hey, what up, Jammer?
Jammer fan, all right. I've been wondering about you, man.
Just been busy, man. I've seen your guys like videos and streams go up. I just haven't. I commented on one a few weeks ago, but I haven't had time yet to kind of go through all of them.
I figured what has happened is that we've been doing it on like Mondays and stuff.
Mondays or Tuesdays, yeah.
Monday, Tuesdays, and so that's not a very popular day. And then on top of that, I figured, with everybody getting past the somewhat past the COVID stuff, some of the business and everybody getting new jobs and everything and doing things, and just being busy.
For sure, yeah. I'm actually working for one of my dad's companies in Florida right now. He in Fort Myers, he runs a fishing charter business, and I've been running all the social media for that, so he's got me pretty busy.
Oh, look at that.
Fort Myers?
Yeah, he's in Estero, but he fishes out of the Fort Myers area.
Yeah, we're going to have to hook up with him.
Yeah, we'll have to go down there and get chartered, man.
2 or 3 hour drive or something.
Yeah. Yeah, it's about 2 or 3 at the, drive for us. Hey, well, make sure if you're doing the social media for them
your dad
to
can buy
make
us
sure
a boat and we'll do some chartering ourselves. A Spitter Swallow Beer Review charter boat.
What do you guys up to? Just Shagdog, you still doing like delivery Uber stuff or?
Sir, I am a DoorDash. I have no affiliation with Uber.
DoorDash. Okay, sorry.
And I don't do Grubhub because they're Chinese owned. And I don't do Chinese either.
Are they?
Yeah.
They're Chinese owned?
Mm-hmm.
Everything's Chinese owned.
And Jammer, are you still working like in the beverage industry?
Yeah.
He's slave to the grind.
Right on, guys. So I hope everything's going good on that front for you.
Yeah, we got our Christmas extravaganza in full force right now.
Yeah, we're pumped.
Yeah, I was actually looking forward to jumping in while you guys are buzzed.
Yeah.
I just uploaded 7 videos that we did a few weeks back, but I actually recorded them on my video, and you see how long it took me to edit them and upload them.
Yeah, well, that's because you don't focus.
Well, I didn't do them until this week.
Exactly. If you focused like you did this week, you would have had them done the first week.
Well, I didn't want to do them that first week, though.
Yeah.
I wasn't focused.
I'll give you credit, Shagdog, and say that they've been good quality, man. So good job, even if it's taking you longer or whatever.
I didn't even do Tim. Most of those videos I didn't even have to edit because they were so damn good. I didn't have to even edit that much out. Actually, it was like, especially the last couple ones, I edited like 20 seconds out or 30 seconds out. It was like great. I was like, wow, we did pretty good on those videos.
I tell you, what's amazing.
Tonight he's flicking my ear, slapping me in the face. If we were recording these, I'd have to edit a lot of stuff out.
No, you wouldn't.
Yeah.
What's amazing is that
is all that one session. Is that one session right there? Everything that's out on the table is that what you guys have drank today?
Yeah, that's what we drink today.
Yeah.
But go ahead, Jammer. Sorry, man. I just wanted to know what I was.
Oh no, that's what we used to do back in the day. If you remember, we used to have all the
Yeah, a couple of them are doubles, but most of them are singles that
Yeah.
we split. But
And we've done Pennsylvania Dutch. This is the second time we've done it.
yeah, we just did this video on that one, and we got like a lot of views on it for some reason, right?
Yeah, there's actually I was surprised is that we had done Pennsylvania Dutch earlier.
Like last week.
Yeah, I think it was about last week, wasn't it?
It's last Monday or Tuesday, yeah.
And we had did that one, and we looked on. I looked on here this morning, and the Pennsylvania Dutch. Where's it at? Has 599 views.
Nice. Well, people are probably like looking at that stuff this time of year on YouTube, right? So you guys had a pretty marketable.
And
Probably.
then this Tiki Mai Tai one right there.
Yeah.
We ended up with that one popped up with 500 and some odd views, and Jack's Java Espresso Stout that we did a while back, 500 and some odd views.
I thought Jammer sold my soul to some Indians in India again.
But I mean, there's all of a sudden a few of our videos of
That's what popped up. And a couple likes, no comments though.
on the likes. We had something like 85 on that
Yeah,
Pennsylvania.
85 likes, but no comments. It's like weird, you know.
Yeah, not getting any comments, and we're still at 16 subscribers. We're trying to build that back up, you know.
Subscribe.
What I was going to say before is when you were talking about doing the social media for your dad's company,
Yeah.
is to make sure that you let them know about the Spitter the Spitter Swallow beer review. But I'm just teasing, man.
Well, I also like, because we got 3 viewers. It was up to 3 viewers, back down to 2 now. But if it's my buddy Jay watching, he probably can't figure out the link to get in, or he doesn't want to join in. But that's fine. Thanks, my buddy, for watching from Pennsylvania, and his wife, who we have shared the same birthday. She's a lot younger than I am. That's the way I like. I mean, that's the way a lot of people like him.
Yeah, just talk to Bill Clinton.
I like younger women too. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's nothing better than if you're almost a 50-year-old man and you don't like younger women, there's something wrong with you, right?
I would assume so.
Yeah. I mean, I used to like older
Long
women
as they're
when I
legal.
was younger. When I was 28, I loved 44-year-old women and 46-year-old women.
Well, why you always dated the 60-year-olds
I didn't date no 6-year-olds.
back when you were 30?
Not when I was 30. I had a couple when I was like 32. So I never dated. I only had one older woman back then. I forgot how old she was, but she was buying me stuff, and I dated her for like 2 weeks. But then she just couldn't work. She couldn't work with me, Jammer fan. She like I get her on her knees, and hands and knees, and she'd complain about how her knees hurt and shit like that. I couldn't handle the agony, so I had to break it off with her.
Shagdog, always the ladies' man.
Yeah, I don't like women to suffer. But really,
Terrible.
I mean, that's a true story, though. I mean, she was complaining about that. I was like, baby, I can't see you suffer like this. I'll see you later.
So I hate to ask you guys an alcohol-related question and break the line of thought, but
Please do.
You guys are drinking Bush. You guys were drinking the Pennsylvania Dutch, and now you're just drinking some Bushes to just kind of chill.
Yeah, we're drinking these because I asked him, I said, do you want to start a new video before you send the link?
Yeah. Well, we don't want to start a new video, though. So we started doing we were doing a review of that. The
Java Latte from Victory.
Victory Java Latte. Then we did a shot of this while we were doing that, and then you guys jumped on.
So I said, well, I have to have something to drink while we're sitting here, talking.
I can edit you out later, though. It don't matter.
Why you want to edit him out?
Well, if he doesn't like our review.
No, I like it. I just was going to let you guys know what I was drinking, but I just want to see what you're drinking.
What you got?
What you got?
So I ran out of clean glassware, so I'm drinking out of this crazy Yeti mug thing. But I'm drinking Bell's Holiday Cordial. It's their bourbon barrel aged mocktail beer. It's a bourbon barrel aged 10.8%, kind of like strong Scottish ale with the orange and the orange bitters and the cherry in there to make kind of cocktail.
That actually sounds pretty good. Coming from Bell's, it's probably tastes pretty good.
Yes.
Bell's usually have good ones. I remember back in the day, one of my first beer reviews that I did actually separate from you, right?
I think so.
Before we started actually doing them together was the Bell's cherry chocolate stout or something like that. Cherry stout.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah, they've had some good ones. I'll tell you, this one's awesome. But the single cost me $6 for a 12-ounce single though, so it's pricey, man. It's pricey, guys. It's like one and done for my budget, you know.
Yeah.
Well, if it's good for $6, I mean, yeah, it's a little expensive for one beer, but if it's like really worth it and something rare,
and it is. Maybe. You said 10%.
10.8. So I mean, it's, you know, I guess you could count it as two 5.4% beers, right? Like, and that would be three. Yeah. I don't know. Like, I bought a 5% beer for $3 before, so I'm like, okay, it's all right.
Yeah. We lost all of our viewers, but that's okay.
What?
All of our viewers. Oh, we got one back now. One just came back.
Oh, God.
We got one viewer back. Oh.
Man, you're just like off the rails with that, aren't you? You're watching that like a hawk.
Well, we had 4 there for a second.
Well, that's because Jammer Fan came on.
We had Jammer Fan and probably Jay, but who the hell were the other 2, you know? But I'm live on my Facebook page, too, so maybe...
Yeah, you might be playing something there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bell's usually has pretty decent beers all the way around. That's one brewery that I
They're out of Michigan, too, right?
Yeah.
Michigan. It's only a good thing to come out of Michigan.
It's the crappy water. It makes it taste better.
Yeah, it's not that crappy governor, though.
But, yeah, I would spend...
Although the governor, I would say, is a very pretty woman.
I don't ever remember seeing the governor.
Yeah, everybody wants to kill her.
Oh.
You ever seen her?
No, I don't remember seeing her.
They arrested some dudes because they had a plot to kill her.
Well, I heard about that, yeah. Because that was... Oh, well.
I think she's an attractive lady.
Okay.
You know, well, she's probably in her late 40s.
Well, now you got me wanting to look her up.
Look her
Hold
up,
on.
yeah. She's an attractive lady. I like attractive.
What is it?
Powerful women.
Michigan governor?
That want to be... People want to kill. I'm attracted to those type of women. It's like, I don't want to kill you. Other people want to kill you, too. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So did you guys get any of the elf beers again this year? Remember Santa's butt and all the like different beers you guys had last year and they sucked?
I didn't, I actually hadn't seen them in the store when I went down to this year.
Oh.
We did have this, where's it at? This one right here. I don't know if you ever tried that one.
Yep. I tried it. But that's different than the Troyes or whatever.
Yeah, it's different. But
those guys are from England, and that's a Belgian beer, right?
Yeah, Belgian dark.
Yeah, it's horrible.
I didn't think it was that bad.
Not too bad, but...
Okay, she is somewhat attractive, I guess. I'll give you. She's somewhat attractive.
Yeah. Somewhat. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like to kill it.
Okay.
In a certain way.
All right. Well, let's get back.
Get back to where? Reality.
To the beers and reality.
Yeah. So you're saying I can't kill the Michigan governor?
No, I don't think you want to in reality.
I mean, kill it,
Yeah, slap it?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So what's the ABV on the Pennsylvania Dutch? I came in kind of late. So
Pennsylvania Dutch has a 14.75 ABV, which is 29.5 proof.
Yeah, okay. So
and it's actually, I tell you, it's one of the best eggnogs that I've tasted.
Is it rum or whiskey?
It has rum, brandy, and blended whiskey.
Ah, it's all three. The triple
threat.
Triple threat, Patrick.
Yeah, it. I was surprised. Shagdog was able to pick it up, and after the first taste of it that one night, I said, "Man, you should have got 2 of these."
But it is a big bottle, but when I got it, I saw it there was just one shelf full of them in a liquor store. I was like, I haven't seen that one before. And I grabbed it. I probably should have grabbed 2.
No, because you didn't realize it.
Yeah.
Whether it would be any good.
But I think it's early. It was this is about 3 weeks ago I got that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they probably got their stock of that earlier. Like, they'll put it out there. Because I've never seen that before. Pennsylvania Dutch.
Yeah, all we've ever seen is like Southern Comfort, Evans.
Evan Williams, yeah.
Evan Williams, yeah.
You guys see the Christian Brothers one out there?
Yeah, there was one Christian brother.
Reviewed that one. It's pretty. I thought it was nationwide.
I didn't see that one.
I think that's a brandy. I think that's one that's just made with the Christian Brothers brandy.
That probably wouldn't be bad either. Because like I told him, I said, I think the brandy on this one makes the difference. What mixed with the rum and the blended whiskey. But I think the brandy and the rum kind of, those flavors I like to begin with. And then you add a little nutmeg, cinnamon, and the actual eggnog. Well, there you go.
Yeah, sounds pretty good.
But I mean, we went through a whole series of beers. These are the oddballs that we have in our series for the Christmas extravaganza. We got a bunch of stouts to do and a few porters. And what was some of the other ones? The porters, stouts.
No, I've been looking at what you guys have, and I've had the Yingling Hershey's. I think I've had that Strawberry Sky from Breckenridge because that's in my neck of the woods.
Yeah.
And I've had the Beta Amber. That Goose Island, I can't read what it is from here. I'll have to go back on the video.
That's Goose Island, a Christmas IPA.
Ah, Christmas. How was that? I mean, I watched the video, but was that like, did it taste Christmassy, or was it just like IPA? Like, kind of like a...
It was, to me, it was very smooth.
It was more of an IPA.
And it was, the IPA wasn't hard. I mean, the piney citrus type flavors weren't harsh. It was just very smooth. To me, it just seemed like a regular IPA that just was a little more smooth than the rest of the year.
It didn't do me no wonders for this Christmas. It didn't fill my stockings.
So hopefully I'll have my girlfriend do a cameo when she gets back from the post office because I bought her an awesome winter IPA tonight. It's called Frosted Tips from Weldworks. It's got...
Wait, did you say tips? Frosted Tits?
Frosted Tips, you know, like it's making fun of people with Frosted Tips hair, but it's also talking about Christmas trees, how, you know, like those pine trees have the frosted tips at the end.
Yeah.
So it's an IPA, it's a hazy IPA brewed with spruce tips, Chinook hops, which are very plainy, and then milk sugar and vanilla for that frostedness. And then they also add blueberry juice to it too, just to give it kind of like Christmassy kind of feel. And the stuff's awesome. It pours like a dark blue purple hazy. It's like pretty crazy looking too. So I'll see if she can. I almost want to like pull it out and start drinking it, but she would kill me because I bought one for myself and I like didn't even let her try it. I was like, oh sorry, it's gone. But I will tell you that women that appreciate beer are like so awesome. It's such like a huge attraction for me. And what a woman knows.
And let me tell you, there are not that many out there really. There's a few, but they're hard to come by.
And there's some that are like, wow, they might be interested. Wow, I never heard of these type of beers. They might be interested for a while. Kind of, I want to get into you and get into your beers for about a week or two. Then they're like,
Nah, dude, she's hardcore, man. She's actually got more cred than me because she's been on like pub tours in like Germany and Ireland and gone to Scotland, drank scotch and actually in Scotland. So,
so maybe we got the wrong Jammer fan on our channel.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, we got his wife on the channel.
No. Well, I tell you, you know, they're hard to come by, and when most women will get, oh yeah, okay, I'll try it and try a little of it, but then they're done with it. You know, they try a little bit of the beer and that's it. Yeah. Not very many women like to drink beer on a regular basis or drink beer occasionally or whatever like that.
Yeah, and there's some girls that are just plain old pussies. They're just plain old pussy girls.
And
they can't handle beer and they can't put their mouth on something. A can of beer.
I don't know what you're just over. It must be that time of the year that you want to go out and breed.
Most women are pussies.
Well, I would hope so.
Alright.
All right.
Have you ever had a manly woman before?
No.
I mean, she's like kind of tough or tomboyish.
Tomboyish.
Yeah, I know you've had some tomboys.
Tomboy, you know, those type of girls are not bad because, you know, they're...
That's all. But do you believe most tomboy girls, it's all a show? They're really a woman in there. It's all like put on like, I'm tough and I'm a tomboy.
I think
really they're
I don't
lady.
think they're acting tough per se because
Hey
like
guys, I'll be right back because I'm gonna my girlfriend just
Alright.
got home.
Hurry up,
She's
Tom
gonna
girl.
I'm on the computer, so hold on a minute. I just
Hurry
jumped
up,
on.
Tom girl.
Like, screw it. I'm just gonna come on and put a small beer review. So I'm just gonna let her know what's going on. But I'm hoping
We'll wait
that
for
she
the
can get her beer out.
We wait for all of our tom girls. Hurry
Well,
up.
wait a minute. You were saying what about the? She just got back.
Yeah. Hold on. I'll be right back, guys.
All right.
All right, gotcha. But have you ever been with a tomboy? And
Well, what's her name? You know, which was the cheerleader. She was big farm girl. You know, which is kind of like a tomboy. Oh. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So I mean,
But
kind of a she.
More
is
of a-
actually more of a tom girl than what you think because she handled all the stuff dealing
Yeah,
with
but she's
taking-
more of a femme tomboy than most tomboys.
Well, most tomboys are that way. I mean, they're a little feminine
Some
still.
tomboys are like tough, you know,
Well, she's tough.
but they want to fight you when you're.
Oh, I don't know about that.
I've been with some tomboys. I mean, I haven't been with tomboys, but I've met some tomboys like that want to fight me. And actually, I did fight a couple tomboys in my youths. Well, I got beat up by a couple of tom girls.
That's
Tomboys.
terrible.
I heard this one time, me and my cousin were walking up the street. These two girls come jump out of nowhere and they start beating the shit out of us. I'm like, what the hell? And he was telling me, you better beware of the Wheeler sisters when we get up here. Wheeler
They were
sisters.
terrible.
Wheeler sisters jumped us for no reason and pummeled us. But next time I went up that way, I was like, one of you bitches touch me, I'll kill you. And then they didn't touch me again.
Well, like I said, there's a lot of girls that I think are a lot tougher than what they portray, and then there's ones that are a lot tougher than. But in general,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, I don't mind no tom girls, but I mean, if you're gonna act tough, you better smack the smack and take the whack.
Well, you
whack.
just want her to smack you around a little bit.
Yeah, maybe a little bit.
All right. Get back to the beer.
Whichever fan.
He's back.
Hey guys. Sorry. My girlfriend is gonna make a quick cameo and show her beer. She's pouring the frosted tips, and and she's gonna feed the cat, but she's gonna pop over. Hey, son,
Awesome.
you guys don't shake your heads at me, guys. Don't shake your damn heads.
What do you mean? Well,
I
you
know
said
you guys-
frosted tits. So
Oh, the beer is called Frosted Tips, TIPS.
all right.
Again, I probably just sound, I'm just.
Well, Shagdog made me think that it's frosted tits because he keeps saying it, and you kept saying tips, but I hear Shagdog saying tits in my head,
Sounds like a Kellogg special to me.
and it's terrible, you know, because I hear his voice inside my head, you know. Oh, that's terrible.
But you guys have had plenty of domestic thing. I even remember, Jammer, one time you had to take a text or a call in the middle of a video because you were having some trouble on the home front.
What did I have?
It was probably a couple months ago. There was, I forget what it was, but you had a girlfriend at the time or something that called you during the stream, and you were trying to like.
Oh yeah.
Sorry. That's out of
Yeah.
fans. You're like, we shall never speak of that again.
Well, I mean, well,
And one time she called and I was like, after about 15 minutes, while we were about to start a beer review, I started by myself. And
My
finish.
girlfriend's about to say hi, by the way, guys, so don't say anything too horrible.
Oh no.
I will, my girlfriend Julia.
Hi.
Hey.
How's it going?
Going great. You?
All right.
Cheers.
It's good to hear, to actually see you. We've heard that he had a girlfriend. We were kind of questioning that. But but now we know.
I didn't believe I was real, but I am. So this is, let's see, blueberry frosted tip from Weldworks. Yeah.
Oh.
Cool.
And just show it to the camera. Show them the pour. It's like very purple.
It looks like
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
It tastes like
Wow.
rainbows.
It's got 3,000 pounds of blueberry puree in it, and I'm not sure how big of a batch they put that in, but I mean, it's a kind of beer you can smell across the room. It just smells kind of like piney hops and blueberry.
Well, 3,000 pounds, even in a 10,000 gallon tank, is going to really.
Yeah. Well, that's why it looks like Willy Wonka purple.
Yeah.
I stained my teeth.
Hopefully it's worth it. And that's 8.4, so it's a big boy. It's a double IPA too.
Wow.
So it's 8.4% vanilla blueberry pine IPA, I guess, right? How does it taste? Tell the crowd. You're on TV.
Delicious.
The vanilla really comes through, but it also has like this kind of sappy, piney, taste. IPA kind of taste. So what is double IPA that the blueberry?
Yeah, it's got spruce tips in it too, so it's actually got spruce tips in the beer as well. Kind of like Alaskan Brewery. You know all the spruce tip beers that are out
Definitely
there.
tastes like spruce and blueberries, and it's delicious.
Would you say it tastes like a holiday IPA and not just an IPA released on the holidays?
Yes, it tastes like a holiday IPA.
Nice. That's
It
cool.
tastes like I'm drinking a Christmas tree with blueberry ornament.
Nice.
So does it mask the alcohol well too?
Yeah, 8.4. Can you get any?
Ooh, yeah, I didn't realize. Yeah, it does mask the alcohol because I didn't realize it was 8.4. Yeah, it tastes like I'm drinking like a smoothie, and I don't taste the
Blueberry
alcohol.
heaven until you get to the bottom, and then it's gonna be blueberry hell.
Yes.
Well,
Well, thanks for having me.
Man, that actually sounds very good.
But thanks, guys, for humoring us for a second. But I thought it's a cool beer, right? I mean, Christmas IPA finally tastes like a Christmas IPA, not just.
Well, I'm just gonna say it, Jammer fan. I said, I think you've reached far and was able to get well above your head.
Does she have any sisters?
But she's knowledgeable about craft beer, right?
Yeah. I mean, that's what I'm saying. You reached far and was able to obtain above your level.
Yeah, no, definitely out of my league. Out of my league. Sure.
And that's a compliment. That's not.
No, thanks, guys.
And she's knowledgeable too. On top of that, beer and everything. Yeah, I mean,
And she's super smart about everything. She's a part of a trivia team that does this Geeks Who Drink thing at the trivia. Have you guys heard of that? It's like it's kind of like a franchise. It got screwed up with COVID, but before you would go to a bar and they would host this event and you get these points. Then they have the Geek Bowl in Portland, Oregon, where whatever teams have the bet, they actually have gone to like the Geek Bowl and totally, are like badass geniuses. So she's part of a genius trivia team.
oh wow.
We're our own genius team.
We had a trivia thing going on that was kind of like that in a way because it used the computer for us to jump on. Remember?
That was way back.
Yeah, at the bar and everything.
That was a sports bar. They used to have the little keyboard thing they give you at the sports bar, and you had a trivia thing on the TV, and you type your answers in, sign in. Yeah, it was like you're playing against people across the nation or whatever. Yeah, that was that. They still have that at certain sports bars. I went down to Tampa, and one sports bar still had that a couple of years ago. I don't know if it's still around, but
Yeah.
But my favorite sports bar here in town was that bar at Casbour's, and they went out of business. I lost my trivia game. That's the only reason I went there.
Well, I'm interested. You said Bell Works, right? For that beer?
Oh, just bells.
No, for the one that she had.
Oh, Weld Works.
Weld Works, yeah.
It's in Weld County, Colorado, which is Greeley. Have you guys ever heard of the fun town of Greeley?
Yeah.
That's a good place. It's just a rural area, but I used to live out there. It's pretty cool.
I'm going to have to keep an eye out for that because we do get a few from Weld Works. I haven't seen it in a while. Maybe it's still out there, but I'll have to look.
So they got really popular about 2 years ago. Like people were like trading for their beers on beer trades. They got like almost like a Russian River kind of following with like Pliny the Elder, you know, those guys. Like they had really gotten like crazy. And they brew 200 beers a year, so they have multiple beers come out every week, man. It's nuts.
Wow.
Oh, I was like, is Shag going down?
Yeah.
That's the bad part about the sunglasses, man. It lets you hide it.
Yeah.
You know?
He just sits there and he's oh, I can close my eyes right now. Nobody would know. Yeah.
Well, before Shag falls asleep, I should show him my next beer. He would like it because he likes lagers. This is one that was previously only available in Canada. It's Red Truck Beer. And it says, you never forget your first truck on the front. And it's got this guy named Red. It says wave to Red.
Yeah.
But so they were only in Vancouver, Canada previously to opening so they only have one, there's only one place in all of America you can buy this beer, and that's their Red Truck Brewing Fort Collins location, but they're primarily a Canadian brewery, and they just decided, I don't know why, to open a brewery here. But they have a theme with their brewery. They're all modeled like truck stops, and the red truck on the beer they actually have outside. It's a drivable replica of like a 1930s Ford kind of Model T thing or whatever. So it's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool brand. I've only had their Red Truck Crafty Lager, but it's $9.99 a 12-pack for a all grain lager. So there's no corn or rice or anything. It's all grain. It's got good hops. I mean, for $9.99 a 12er, it's not a bad local buy.
No, that's not bad because most of the ones you get for $10 are going to have corn and rice in it.
Yeah, it's all malts, and it's got kind of like some amber type of malts going, and kind of hoppy.
What was that?
Power.
Oh, I was like, it looked like he was trying to stop me. He's like, all right, Jammer fans, stop.
No, we got these special lights in front of us. So I try to gain the energy off.
No, dude, the lighting and video quality is looking amazing tonight, guys. Good job on the video production.
See, it looks amazing.
I did it all.
It looks amazing, and I set that up, and I don't get any credit from Shagdog at all.
Well, I can't see that good on there.
We got a new green
We got
screen.
our normal lights.
Yeah.
Added a little bit of a green screen. We got the same green screen, but you added. Well, I guess
It's a new green screen.
Covering,
I paid for a new green
covering
screen.
the old green screen up till it came. I guess
A couple months back,
there.
I said I wanted the green
The
screen.
old
back
screen.
in holiday stuff. So,
Look at. Can you tell the difference? Here's
Yeah,
the
it
new
looks
green
awesome.
screen,
It looks
That's a
more
new-
high res.
and here's the old green screen right on this side. Can you tell the difference between here and there?
Not from here.
There you go.
Without looking. It's
But
fun
we
though,
got more lights now, and
Yeah, dude, it looks good. It looks really good.
And
And I also ordered a new cameraman. And
What?
he hasn't arrived yet.
he's on the other side now.
Yeah, Shagdog's crossed
Our
over.
new lighted elves, and the elves haven't arrived yet.
I'm surprised you behaved when his girlfriend was on
I
there.
tried.
Oh, thanks.
I was really holding back.
You guys were gonna like do some things.
I was holding back, and she said something about, what the hell did I say? I said, she said something about, and I was like, well,
Heaven.
heaven. And I said, it's going to be hell when you get to the end. Yeah.
That was funny though. So I like it.
Yeah. No, but
Could be true. Could be true. I
I'm
always try
actu-
to speak the truth. That's could be the truth. It could be you drink something. You know, I'm happy, heaven.
And
you get to the
nobody
bottom-
speaks the truth more than you do, right?
You get to the bottom of that shit, and I hate you, motherfucker. You know.
I really like the beer that she did because I don't know about you guys, but I feel so betrayed on the holiday IPAs. I'm like expecting some kind of spice or some kind of something.
I'm not a
that's
big
gonna
IPA.
But listen to what he was saying. Holiday IPA.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Holiday IPAs.
Like, I mean, the IPA that she was drinking had milk sugar, marshmallow, blueberry.
I'm
Like,
surprised.
that makes it more like a fruitcake or like closer to like a holiday, rather than just like here's a IPA buy. Like, it's got a red can.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like the Christmas IPA here by Goose Island. It just tastes like a regular IPA.
Pretty much. I mean, it might have been
It's
a little
smooth. Don't get me wrong. It's much more smoother.
It might have been a little something.
What's the IPA on that, or the ABV Jammer? What's the ABV?
The ABV was 7.5, I think. Hold on. Yeah, 7.5, 38 IBUs. And, that's not very much IBUs on it either.
That wasn't bad, but it wasn't nothing special either.
And then what was the other one we did? The Celebration one. That's a fresh hop IPA. Sierra Nevada is usually pretty decent beers, but it was a very mellow, smooth beer.
Yeah.
And they do this Celebration. Huh?
Oh, sorry, didn't mean to interrupt you, man. I was just going to say, the fresh hops are usually, I associate them more with like a late fall, because that's usually when they come out, because that's the hop harvest.
Yeah.
So Sierra Nevada, I think, just delays theirs a little bit so they can package it as a Christmas ale. And they were the first like dry hopped IPA, so I appreciate the tradition, but it's more of a Thanksgiving beer for me and not a Christmas ale. Like, I like drinking it with like a turkey and stuffing.
Yeah. We look at a lot of the winter holiday beers that come out at the beginning of November. It's like, it's a little too early for me. I mean, I'm still drinking October beers,
Yeah. I mean, and the Hershey Porter, it tastes
good. Like... That one's good. I like it.
It was good, but it tastes more like Hershey syrup, didn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's the point. It's kind of like you're on a bender in the middle of the night. You got to think of Hershey's and a Yingling, just like
Yeah. I liked it. It was good. I think we even gave it a good grades, didn't we?
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. I think we should have got some Hershey chocolate bars and stored some Coke off the edge of them, and then drank the Hershey England.
The Winter Cheers from Victory Hazy Wheat Ale, I think it got an all right grade too, if I remember correctly.
But does that have any spice or any things that make you think winter, or is it just like a warming, just kind of malty beer?
It had holiday spice in it. I know that, but it says right here, Citra hops, special ingredients come together with German yeast to create notes of citrusy fruit and holiday spice with a delicious toast to the unfiltered holidays. And it did have a little spice and stuff. The Citra hops, I like Citra hops to begin with. That was good. And then they're using the German yeast, which is always good with the beers,
Yeah.
And, it was a pretty decent one. It had the banana and the bubblegum flavors because it is a wheat beer, but...
Yeah, nice. I've had that Java Latte, I think. Is that a brand new one? Or I think I've seen that last year, the Victory Java Latte. I think I've seen that before. I swear I've had that.
I could have swore I've seen it before.
Is it Nitro or no? Is it Nitro?
I mean, did it back in October, so...
I think there might be a Nitro version of it, maybe, too.
There might be. I know it says limited release series on it. And it's roasted malts, all oats, and special ingredients come together in a milk stout that is cold brewed with a bounty of local coffee for 48 hours to serve up a luscious mix of sweet and robust comforts. They had some good ones. Today's, like I was saying earlier, these are the oddball ones. The ones that we plan on doing in the next several weeks, we have maybe a half dozen or more that's just regular beers that we're tossing in, and then we have at least a dozen Christmas beers still that's supposed are Christmas beers, and hopefully they'll be better because a lot of them are supposed to be some of the darker beers that Shagdog enjoys and that I enjoy myself.
I actually like the lineup, though, looking at what you guys have. That Belgian beer is really nice. The Yinglings I thought was good for what it was. Strawberry Breckenridge is pretty solid. I haven't had that Kentucky Bourbon Barrel Strawberry yet.
That was all right too, but I was a little disappointed because there wasn't that much strawberry.
Yeah, strawberry with the bourbon, it sounds like the bourbon might override that.
I didn't mean to interrupt you there, but go on. What you were saying?
Oh, I was just like, I've had a strawberry aged wild ale before, and it tasted, because it was bourbon with strawberry, it tasted like that fruit by the foot fruit roll-ups, where it's got like a leathery fruitiness, and I'm wondering if that was like that, if it had that like leathery fruit, or if you just didn't get any of it.
With which one?
The Kentucky Bourbon Barrel, if you got like a leathery, tobacco-y kind of
With
fruit.
that one, Shagdog, you on the Kentucky Barrel Bourbon, right? That strawberry that you had, I really didn't pick up much strawberry. It just seemed like it was in the background to me. How about you?
Same.
Yeah. I mean, to me, it just seemed like it was
light.
faint there. It was very light. It wasn't really there. The bourbon actually was more there.
Okay.
You know, it was more up in the front, and I was a little disappointed because I thought there would be more of a strawberry flavor, you know. Especially after having the Breckenridge Strawberry Sky, because that's like right up front, you know.
Yeah,
it's right as soon as you taste it. There's that strawberry, but
was that a
maybe
lager or was that an ale? I can't remember if it's
what the Strawberry Sky. It's a Kosh.
Oh, I knew it was like some kind of special. All right, because that actually has kind of like, it's like a lager ale like kind of style. The Kolsch has got like a little bit of both.
Yeah.
Do you guys know how the Kolsch's are brewed? Isn't it some kind of weird like yeast that like you brew it like an ale, but it tastes like a lager or something? I think it's something like that, right?
I think so. I mean, I'd have to look back on it, because at one time we had looked it up and found out how they actually did the Kolsch style.
Yeah, it's a special thing, and I, off the top of my head, can't remember. But I just know the beers have that like biscuity, bready, lagery note sometimes.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, overall, the ones that we did tonight so far, and I think we might be finished depending on. Hey, you awake? Really? What was the last thing we were talking about?
The last thing we were talking about was the strawberry beer that we had.
Which one?
Kentucky one.
You're a little off, buddy.
He pointed in the
so
right
you-
direction. I thought he was almost going to have it. He pointed towards the Breckenridge, but then he said Kentucky.
Yeah, I know.
He was kind of there. He's kind of involved.
And he's nodding yes now.
That's a pretty big session that you guys did, though, especially finishing up with the eggnog.
Well, we had eggnog earlier, too.
Yeah, so that's, you know.
We had the Cutwater Tiki Rum Mai Tai and eggnog mixed together.
Okay.
We tried it. We thought it might be interesting because this one right here is featuring a blend of award-winning rums and notes of pineapple, coconut, and citrus.
Wow, okay.
Our Mai Tai is tiki-inspired cocktail recipe. It holds 2+ shots of cold Cutwater Valley High Tiki Gold rum and Cutwater barrel-aged rum with natural pineapple and coconut.
So there's no beer in it. It's not a beer then. It's a canned cocktail.
And this is 12.5% alcohol.
Oh, okay.
So we thought this would be interesting to add it to the eggnog. So we did a half and half shot.
And just didn't really mix the best.
This made the eggnog taste horrible, but after we did the eggnog, we still had some of this left, so we drank it, and it tasted much better than it did the first time we tasted it. After the eggnog. So we think the eggnog made the Cutwater taste better.
Whoa, did Shagdog really? Oh my God! I really thought he was going down, man. I thought I mean, I've seen him fall asleep, but I've never seen him just go down.
I know.
Oh, now
I think he was leaning over to fart there, man.
That was a complete fall over.
I guess that's the bad part about getting back together and doing these in person.
Yeah. And now that he had part of his lung cugged out, as he constantly reminds me.
That I could blame that and neurological small vessel disease.
Yeah, that he blames the reason why he can't. Because we used to do like 17, 18 of, you remember?
Oh, you guys, yeah, dude, I remember for sure. You guys
I have
have
neurological small vessel disease, and I had part of my lung cut out, so I have a good excuse.
And now we've only done, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I guess we did pretty good, but I mean,
Let's do another shot of eggnog. What do you think about that?
well, I'm all for it if you are.
Let's do it.
Check to make sure you finished that beer, though, Jammer.
No, it's not finished yet.
It's not finished.
Ah, all right. You can't just get another drink if you haven't finished the other one.
No, that's true.
Yeah. Well, I knew you finished yours.
It's a different type of drink. It's a different type of drink. I wouldn't go that high.
Yeah, I went
nice.
that.
I pour it.
Hilarious. Nice little beer Christmas tree going.
How high am I going there, Shagdog?
That's good.
Oh, God. I swear that's got to be like 6 to 8 ounces or something right there. Which, if you do the math, is like...
I'd say about...
It's like you're having an IPA. It'd be like having a 6 or 7% beer if you do 6 ounces of a 12-ounce.
We're almost to half a bottle now. And this was a... What size is this?
A big size.
Yeah, I know it's a big size Shagdog, but I don't know what size it is. It's
The bottle and stuff.
Yeah.
I'll be right back, guys. I'm making a green curry for dinner, and I just need to check my simmer sauce and just make sure it's not like on fire or something. I'll be right back.
Check that stomach sausage.
Sounds awesome. Green curry. I like the red curry, but I don't think I ever tried the green curry. What size is this?
I don't know.
1.75?
Our video's at 1 hour and 17 minutes. It's going to be hard to edit this.
You don't have to edit it.
Nobody's going to watch it, though.
Who cares? We make videos for ourselves more than we do for anybody. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. But what were you saying before?
I don't know.
You know what? I don't give you credit enough. I mean, we have done 10, which one was a double. Yeah.
Right.
And then we did, well, I shouldn't say 10 because we really didn't do 10. We did 11 probably. I'm going to find it. There it is. I know where it's located at now.
11 what?
11 drinks.
Okay.
This would be 12 and this would be 13 with the shot. So what I'm getting at, I guess, is the fact that we did more than what we normally do.
Give or take a few.
Although,
you ready to drink this eggnog?
yeah, I mean, we can drink it now.
Unless you're waiting for Jam Fan.
It don't matter. We can drink it
I
now.
can take a piss real quick.
If you want to take a piss, this would be the time to do it.
Alright, I'll take
While he's checking his curry, you could be pissing.
It's my own curry.
Piss your own curry. Splash some water on your face and wake up. That would be awesome. Or you don't have to talk back. Oh boy. Wonderful Christmas. I don't know how that would sound.
What up, Jammer? Sorry about that, buddy.
That's all right. Can you hear any music playing?
No.
No? That's amazing, I tell you. How about now?
Yeah.
We've gotten around a lot of the music stuff by just finding royalty-free music.
Oh, yeah, there's a lot of it out there.
Yeah.
But it kind of sucks.
Yeah. And then
It kind of
some...
sounds like a royalty-free Christmas song or something.
Yeah. And we've been, with the Pennsylvania Dutch video, I played a little Lawrence Welk. Pennsylvania polka, whatever. Because it's not,
Yeah, it's not popular.
It's not popular, and I doubt YouTube is going to get us on it.
It might not.
At least I hope not. Yeah. But it's at the beginning of the video, so they can cut it if that's the case. We can cut it out. But anyway, Shagdog took a moment to... Did you splash water on your face at all?
No.
No? I was hoping you would.
All right.
So you're making a green curry?
Just, we've had so much Thanksgiving, turkey, standard kind of stuff. I just felt like, we bought, like a long time ago, we bought these, like, little tiny things of curry paste you get at the store, and you just put it in some coconut milk and make some noodles, and just, it's just like kind of like a chicken noodle, spicy soup. It's just easy when you're not wanting to do stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a couple of restaurants that I go to. The one, well, up in, what is it called? Gainesville. Up in Gainesville, when I lived up in North Florida, my girlfriend at the time had said, hey, let's go to this restaurant. It was a dinky little restaurant that's connected to a hotel that, outside the hotel, just connected to it in the sense that it's there and everything. And we went to that, and it was Thai food, and I had Thai and all that stuff, and I really liked it and everything. But as we were leaving is when I saw that there was a picture, several pictures, and out of the pictures was Woody Harrelson, Michael J. Fox, and several other famous people who had been in the restaurant. Pictures of them in the restaurant and autographed. And this was a dinky little restaurant that was out of the way, that was just like, you would never suspect it,
Yeah.
But they had really good food. They had the staff and the owner came out, gave us free desserts, and it was just really cool. So,
yeah, my girlfriend actually kind of got me into trying more like Indian and Thai food. I was a hamburger and this guy before we met, man. I knew my beer, but I kind of introduced. And you know what? Like the different cuisines influence the taste of the beers. Indian food and Thai go really good with IPAs and stuff like that. So.
Yeah.
Oh, apparently I'm being kind of loud. I have a loud voice. I actually should have been like an auctioneer or something.
Well, you have to talk really fast.
But I'm good though. I can still do the video. I just can't shout at the screen. I wouldn't want to wake our little sleeping beauty either.
I'm gonna smack you.
Let's drink our drink.
All right, let's drink our drink. Here we go.
Yeah. There you go, guys. Bitter Small Beer Review.
Cheers. Got some Pennsylvania Dutch eggnog here. Oh my goodness.
Whoa.
What was that about?
About finishing Christmas.
It's Christmas not even near.
That's because Santa Claus is coming to town.
Anyway, we've had, like I said, these have been the oddball ones that are kind of out there. We got a couple more that's still out there. Like we have Witty and Pink, Lennon Kugel's Berry Vice.
Eyeballs.
Oh.
Eyeballs, too.
What was the other one? Super Cluster we're supposed to be doing soon.
I've had Super Cluster many times over the. It's a fairly new beer. It's only been out for a couple of years, but it's very nice.
That's
Very
like a
orange.
nut beer, right? A lot of nuts.
No,
That's
not
Super Hops.
Super cluster.
Yeah. I hope you guys get. If you guys get it fresh enough, you should get a clementine orange sweetness, and I think that kind of reminds me of those winter clementines and stuff. So maybe it'll kind of like go good for the holidays.
Yeah.
Oh.
We got a few others that are there, but they're just kind of like the stragglers of the, because I had said something to him about doing styles of beer. I said we should pick a certain style and do a whole selection, a whole session of those style beers. But the last time we went there, we were just looking for holiday stuff, and then there was stuff that we don't normally see, and we were grabbing. And before too long, we ended up grabbing a lot of this. There wasn't very many holiday beers, and we grabbed a lot of the stuff that we don't normally see.
Nice.
So, yeah, that's why we have a few of these. Even the Beta Lager, Amber Lager, that you can get usually any time. I hadn't seen it in a while, and so I was like, when he said, "Hey, you want me to get this one?" I said, "Yeah, go ahead and get that," because I hadn't seen it. It's hit and miss here. Sometimes we get Albita's stuff, and sometimes we only get one type of it.
It seems like there's been a renaissance of small breweries popping up there, though.
Yeah,
That's good news.
yeah, it is. I think as long as they can survive through this COVID stuff and everything, I think it's very beneficial for the market and for beer lovers to be able to have that selection there, because it kind of innovates, drives the imagination and different types of beers and taking that style to the next level and everything. I mean, when I was up in Virginia, I went to Lonesome Pine Brewery, which is a local brewing guy, and how he got started is that was home brewing. He started home brewing like most of us do, and everything, and venture, and was able to actually step it up and open up a place to serve the public. And so he's been doing that for the past year, and it's been kind of hard, because with the COVID.
Yeah.
And he goes, but that he was doing pretty decent, even though with the COVID, because people would come and pick up growlers and stuff like that. So at least he's still doing business,
So when I was ducking down there, I was actually looking for Beatles memorabilia. Our place is littered with it. I saw your shirt earlier, and Julia she's a huge Beatles fan, man. She has all kinds of cool Beatles stuff everywhere.
Yeah.
So I didn't know if you were just casually wearing the shirt or the shirt.
Oh no, I like a lot of the early works by the Beatles, in the sense of like With the Beatles album and what's that other one? Golly, I can't remember the name of the album itself. But there's several of them in that category, paperback writer. I forget the names of the albums.
Me too, man. I didn't listen to the Beatles much before I met Julia, and she corrected that, but I'm not like an historian or anything.
Yeah, I'm sure it will pop up right off the bat. Yeah, Beatles for Sale.
Nice.
That's one of the albums that I really liked, and then Meet the Beatles, Please Please Me, of course, Sgt. Pepper and all that stuff.
Nice.
Revolver.
I'm gonna pop out of frame for a second, but I'm grabbing some. I think I see some memorabilia over there. I'll be right back.
All right. Why don't you get your water? Drink your water.
All right, Jammer, check this out. This is illustrated lyrics of the Beatles #2, and it's got Sgt. Pepper on there, I think.
Oh wow, that's cool.
And it's just like illustrated lyrics and art and stuff for the Beatles.
That's cool. Yeah. Why don't you get your water?
And then, Jammer, have you heard of the film Yesterday about like this guy that goes?
Yeah, I saw that. I thought that was pretty funny.
I thought that you saw that. Yeah, that's if you're like a casual Beatles fan, it's a cool movie.
I thought it was pretty good because you realize just how much the Beatles music is out there,
Yeah.
And how it touches a lot of different categories, and even though, I mean, I think they had John still alive, right, at the end.
Yeah, that was the crazy part. Yeah, they CGI'd him or did something weird, but it was kind of creepy, but it was cool.
Go get your water.
Alrighty.
He downed that shot, though. You're a champ, Shagdog. I'll give you that. You're a Pennsylvania trooper.
I said get your water, not the beer. Not get the water out of the beer. Yeah, I mean, that movie was pretty good. Did you ever finally watch that movie Yesterday?
Which one?
About the Beatles.
I don't like the Beatles.
About the Beatles not existing.
They never did.
Yes, they did.
Yeah, Paul McCartney's fake.
Paul McCartney's fake.
Fake news. Paul McCartney's fake news.
Paul McCartney died back in '64, was it? Did you ever hear that story?
I didn't, no.
Paul McCartney supposedly was in a car accident back in like '64 or something like that. And they were just becoming really popular.
Mm.
And the story goes that he got killed in that. He was reported as being killed in that. But instead, it got covered up and they found a replacement for Paul. And that is some guy named Billy something or William something.
I don't really
Billy
know
Shear, something like that. I forget the name. But if you ever get a chance, I'm sure your girlfriend will know what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah.
If she doesn't, you could look it up. And the album Abbey Road, they're claiming that when you see Paul walking across there barefooted, it's because Paul was dead. The dead was barefooted and everything like that, and and then the songs on Sgt. Pepper's. If you listen to it, it says Paul is dead in reverse. There's a couple different songs like that.
Whoa,
messages hidden.
It reminds me of wasn't there like Led Zeppelin albums that you could play backwards and they would do something? I just remember I was in like high school and middle school and there was like something like that.
Yeah, there was some Led Zeppelin that was if you played in reverse, it says something about the devil or something.
I think they were just screwing around, but it made Christian moms really upset.
Yeah.
My friend had a really hardcore Christian mom. She wouldn't even let us listen to Aerosmith. Remember that one that had the cow on the front that had like Crazy? It was one of the songs with Liv Tyler and other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Living on the Edge, a couple songs like that. She was like, "Oh, Satanic Panic." She she banned. I took a Aerosmith CD over there, and she took it away from me and threw it in their trash compactor and like destroyed it. But I'm like, it's Aerosmith. Come on, that's not like I brought like Layer over here or something.
Oh yeah, I mean, and a lot of one of the big bands that they criticize for about is Iron Maiden, and if you listen to Iron Maiden's lyrics, it's not anything about the devil or anything. It's about historic events. It's crazy. It's not like some crazy band that's talking about worshiping the devil or anything.
Yeah.
I mean, Aerosmith. I don't ever remember a song by them that even kind of insinuated that kind of behavior.
So on one of the crappy songs that nobody listened to on the album, there was something about like going against like the grain or something when it came to. They mentioned some kind of something in a religious concept, and she was just reading the album, the little insert. She was just reading the lyrics and not listening to the song. You don't really get a lot of context if you just read the lyrics, right?
Yeah.
So you found something bad, and I remember my mom getting really mad, and they had a feud. Like my friend's mom and my mom, because my mom's like, "Why the hell are you breaking my son's CDs?"
Oh man,
I
don't.
people that have religion, or I'm not like anti-religion or anything. I just there was a satanic panic in the '90s.
Yeah, there was, because they had them on TV going on about it, and then of course 2 Live Crew and stuff like that. They were doing that with that. I mean, a little of everything going on. But I've never. It's like with the people when Milli Vanilli was caught and all that stuff. They had people gathering up their Milli Vanilli discs and CDs and albums and all that stuff, bringing them down there to be burned and all that stuff. I'm like, no, I like the songs beforehand. I'm not going to go burn them or destroy it. I paid money for that.
And Milli Vanilli are freaking Beethoven compared to the auto-tuned fake artists that are. They're way worse than Milli Vanilli. The computer is practically singing for them. Anybody can do that.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, Milli Vanilli, the 2 guys that were the frontmen, they sold that album.
They did, yeah.
Because they did the dancing and everything. Now, they may not have sung, but the people who sung the album, they were good.
The dance stuff, though.
Yeah, they were good. They were... they were singers in the background that weren't never really famous or anything like that. And all of a sudden now they're doing an album and they become famous, And yet they're not famous because the 2 frontmen are fronting them, pretending to be them. I just thought it was crazy to destroy your stuff that you paid for,
Yeah, that's a good point. I guess I just blocked out Milli Vanilli out of my brain. I haven't thought about him for a while.
That's what's crazy about it. I had listened to him off and on and all that stuff, and then I was at work one day about 2 years ago, and I told this guy at work, I said, what's crazy is I started listening to Milli Vanilli again. I found the CD and I started playing it again and all that stuff like that. And I was watching some of the videos on YouTube and everything. And I said, and then I'm thinking to myself, you know what? It's about time for there to be like a complete 360 where we're back with Milli Vanilli and that music of that era, and for it to become popular again. And when I was talking to him, I said when I stopped off at the gas station, I stopped to fill up and everything. All of a sudden, guess what I'm hearing on the
Oh, no way, Milli Vanilli.
Yeah. I was, girl, you know it. Yes, you know. I'm like, isn't that funny? Blame it on the rain and all that stuff. And I'm telling the guy at work, I said, I'm telling you, it's slowly coming about. It's time for a resurgence right now for Milli Vanilli to come back, and if they do it right, I mean the music, bring the music back, and if it's done right, it will be another big hit.
Well,
and so
the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, and maybe the 90s had their own sound, and it's just been cannibalizing all that since then. We haven't came up with anything new, right?
Yeah.
So it just cycles. where there's the new toys, the new gadgets. They can tweak it a little bit and make it sound a little bit different, but it's like the same hooks, the same basic music, right?
Yeah. I mean, if you look at all the, if you look almost at all the 90s, 80s, part of the 80s, and mostly the 90s into the 2000s, a lot of that stuff was just rehashed. 70s had a few remakes and rehashed in the sense of taking portions of it, but the ones that came in taking clips of music was right there in the 80s going into the 90s.
Yeah. Like how Vanilla Ice had that controversy, that song that went like bum 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 ba da dum bum, and he was just like bum ba dum ba da dum dum, but he like changed like one note, and it was like the Ice Baby song became controversial.
Exactly. I mean, you look at all those. I mean, Two Live Crew was big for it. Vanilla Ice, that he was big for that, and a couple other rappers and different bands that were really big for taking those clips and redoing them, either taking James Brown or Rick James, and redoing portions of their song or taking clips of their song and incorporating it into their music. A lot of reggae music will do that too.
Yeah, that's a good point. I did like the punk and grunge of the 90s, like Green Day and Nirvana and Pearl Jam and Smashing Pumpkins. There was a tiny dash of originality that was sprinkled in there. They were using other tropes from other genres, but it was original in a way.
Yeah, I mean they did come about where they were doing some original stuff and originality, different sounds and stuff. But I always describe like the 50s was let's have a party, let's dance and have a party type. It's fun, sock hop type thing, And then in the 60s, it's, if you can't be with the one you love the one you with type attitude, and still having fun, but, we're going to just have sex with whoever we want to have sex with, And then the 70s is, let's get back to dancing again, and then we're going to make a little love, and all that kind of stuff, and bread,
And all the songs that were like, songs for the Vietnam montages in movies like Apocalypse Now. I mean, what's that famous song I'm thinking of? It's when the choppers are taking off in like Apocalypse Now. There's like some song that everybody associates with Vietnam that I can't forget.
Well, there's several songs, and that one is the Rolling Stones. But what's that? Apocalypse Now, Apocalypse Now songs. This is the End by the Doors. You remember that?
Yeah, no, for sure. But there's also that one. I don't know. There's so many different ones, right, that they use. But
This is the End. Ride of the Valkyries. Letters from Home. The Delta. I think the most famous one is probably the End. This is the End. The End, my friend.
Yeah.
This is the End. Most of the other stuff is either pure instrumentals and stuff. But yeah, the 70s was interesting because they had a little bit of everything, They had Southern Fried Rock, and they had Flirting with Disaster, and then they had the songs like Bread, where, if a picture has 1,000 words, then why can't I paint you,
So were the Doors 60s and 70s?
The Doors was late 60s, I'm thinking maybe into the 70s, but...
Okay. I just remember them having that, like, electronic, like, what is that, like, the organ music, right? Like, they had, like, that, like the organ music, but it's, like, electronic, and that was kind of, like, a revolution for the time, and, like, music technology, I don't know.
Yeah, they added that organ, and it kind of... They added the organ, and then they also had golly, the animals, and the zombies. They had the organ. I don't know if you know the animals. The animals is the House of the Rising Sun.
Yeah.
And the zombies is Time of the Season. She's Not There.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the Nom song I was thinking of was like that, like stop something, see that sound, everybody look what's going down. You know that song? It's like
Yeah.
bing,
Yeah.
bing. It's got that like that twang of the guitar, and it's like I forgot who does that.
Something happening here.
Yeah, there's something happening here.
What it is ain't exactly clear.
And I remember like these like choppers taking some movie used that.
There's a man with a gun over there telling me I got to beware. Let me hear you say, what was that? Stop. Hey, what's that sound?
Everybody. Like I can't believe I can't remember who does that, but it's
active years for the Doors was 65 to 73.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that song there, is something happening here or whatever. Stop. What is that song's name?
It might be something happening here. I don't know. It's something close to that.
Buffalo Springfield, For What It's Worth.
There we go, Buffalo Springfield.
Yeah, see a lot of oddball people that you never would have heard of. You know, back in the 60s and 50s and 70s, there's a lot of people who would have never, that would never be famous today. No matter how good the music was, and no matter how they, just because of what they look like, You have like Mama Cass from the Mamas and the Papas and stuff like that. Never would have been famous.
In this day and age, yeah.
And what's her name? Janis Joplin. Never would be famous. Not in this day. Even though a lot of her music today, they're still rehashing it and sampling it and doing stuff with it.
It's funny that you mentioned Janis Joplin, like right in front of me. You can't see it because it's the opposite direction of the camera, but my girlfriend's probably got like 200 or 300 vinyl records. We have an awesome record player. We have like Janis Joplin live. Like, tons. Man, she has so much crazy stuff in her collection, dude. Stuff I've never heard of, man. Just like on the source.
That's where I got my love of music. My dad had a great record collection back in the day, and he would come on Sunday mornings. I never knew what I was going to hear on Sunday mornings. Me and my sister would get up, and one moment he's playing bluegrass, next moment he's playing blues, the next moment he's playing classical, jazz, country, and into rock. He would play a little of every, depending on his mood. On Sunday morning, we'd get up and he would be playing that. And so he had a great record collection to begin with, and then I'd go to the flea markets with him, and he would buy up records. He would see somebody with a box of records and look through them, and if he saw so many records he liked, he would turn around and say, "How much for the whole box?"
Yeah, no, nice.
And he'd turn around and probably amassed anywhere between 300 to 1,000 records. And the crazy thing about it is now they're becoming popular again.
Yeah.
Vinyl's becoming more popular now than it's ever been. I mean, in comparison, because people started switching to CDs and then switching to digital. And there's a warmth that you miss, some kind of, it just seems more alive, the music does, when you play it off a record.
It does, man, and my girlfriend describes it as the digitalness has like a tinniness. It's like a metallic tinniness to it, and those records just have something, like warm and soulful. And we listen to them on weekends actually a lot of times. So it does have that. You're not online, you're listening to. You're not connected to any digital source.
Yeah. And maybe that's the better word for it. There's no soul there, you know, because when you're playing music from the album, it's being amplified from that point.
Mhm.
And it seems more live because of that. When you're hearing it on the digital version or a CD digital version, it's kind of like teeny metal mono type sound. It's not as alive. It doesn't have the soul, you know, compared to the vinyl.
100%, man.
And I keep noticing that on like Facebook and so forth that they have this these companies that are selling the vinyl records, and I'm like, well, that'd be kind of cool, but you know, you got to have a selection, and most of them are selling for $30-40 a piece. You know, I was like, wow. You know, I imagine if I pulled out all these records my dad and I have now, I would find quite a few that I could probably sell for a good penny, you know.
Oh, for sure, man.
Because I'd go through those records and I'd find different groups from different eras, you know, like especially like in the 70s. Pick up those records from that time period, you know, my dad would buy boxes of them and I would go through them and I'd say, well, this looks interesting, and I'd put it on and play it and everything. That's how I found Edgar and Johnny Winters and the White Trash Band, you know. I don't know if you ever remember hearing them, but it's Frankenstein.
Oh, yeah, no. Okay.
Dun 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 dun. You know, I don't know if you remember hearing that.
Yeah, no, for sure.
And I can remember back in the day when I was working at the grocery store as a kid, I'd come to work and I would have a collection of tapes I would listen to on my headphones because I would stock groceries or something. And I can remember playing that music in my car and everything. And then maybe 4 or 5 months later, the radio station here in Florida, it was changing format and it started playing more pop rock and everything. But as it was playing all this stuff, they turned around and started introducing that song, Frankenstein. And I'm like, oh, isn't that wow? That's something. Here I am listening to it. It's a resurgence. Here I'm listening to it 4 or 5, 6 months before they are listening to it.
Nice.
You know what I mean? And then there was a couple other different songs that I started listening to before, and all of a sudden they start playing on the radio again. And I'm like, isn't it funny? I just noticed that everything recycles.
Yeah.
Recirculates.
So is Shagdog still alive? Do we need to get out the defibrillator? The beer fibrillator?
Wake up. You've been sleeping for the past 30 minutes.
Yeah, it's been about 30 minutes, man.
Drinking it.
You got some drill going? Yeah, you were in REM.
You got drill going and everything.
Yeah, he was dreaming, man. We woke him up from dreamland.
Whew.
I was running first, boy.
What's that?
I'm old.
You're old?
I'm old. Oh, caught it.
Yeah. I said why don't you get your bottle of water and drink it?
It's over there.
I know. You want me to get it for you?
Yeah,
Well, just say please.
please.
Oh boy.
It's just you and me, Shagdog, for a minute. Hey, how's it going, man?
Are you not talking to him? Are you sleeping?
No. It's not gonna light up like it was before, though.
Huh?
It's not gonna light up like it was before.
It's not going to light up like it was before? What's not going to light up?
It's beer.
That beer?
Okay.
That's water.
I'll save it.
You're saving it. He's out of it.
All my love for you.
All your love for the water. Are you awake or do you need me to slap you?
Like,
Huh? I'll slap you.
I think they call this a fugue state.
Huh?
There's a term fugue state where somebody's like barely like with it. They call it a fugue state. You know, like
Yeah.
when people will run down the interstate naked and they don't know what's happening and stuff. Like Shagdog's there, man.
He's in there.
He's in the zone.
Hello? Hello? How's it going?
Okay.
Okay. Oh, well.
I guess you guys aren't doing another video after this.
I guess not.
Mama's coming.
Huh?
Mama's coming.
Mama's coming.
Knock you out.
Knock you out. Mama's going to knock you out. Yeah, so as you can tell, I'm the one that's the diehard.
You lost faith, though.
You lost faith.
You did.
You got to have faith.
You just have to pull
Pull what?
faith.
Faith. Okay. I don't know if you hear him talking at all, but
I like Shagdog. I don't want to give him crap. I want to revive him. Like slap him in the face with it. Get a fish out and slap him and just get him going, man. Dunk him in some water like the Princess Bride, where they dunked that dude in the water. Andre the Giant dunk in that dude.
I know. Hold on a second.
Oh, here we go.
Don't do that.
Don't do what?
What are we gonna do?
Oh, he's gonna defend himself with the bottle.
What are you going to do with that bottle? Put it down. No, don't even try to start drinking it or whatever. No, don't drink that.
Why?
Because if you're going to drink that, we could have done another beer.
I don't want beer.
You don't want beer?
This is turning into an after-school special.
Yeah. About trying to keep him from hurting himself.
Eggnog and you, what not to do.
Yeah. You're not going to drink the water, but you're going to drink eggnog.
I don't want water.
You should be drinking water.
Why?
Because you're drunk.
I can't see.
You can't see. You see, you drink yourself blind.
Why? I see red.
You see red. That's the blood.
An ice cube or something?
Yeah.
Shagdog's lost all feeling in his upper torso. Oh god, he's not even doing anything. It's the half lung. Yeah, you be nice to him, Jammer. He's just got 3/4 of a lung set. He's a quarter short of a lung.
I'll tell you what. Let me put that over there so he doesn't grab that again.
It's probably a good idea.
Yeah.
I'll give him credit. He can wake up for a second, drink more alcohol, and then just go back out.
I'll tell you what. Hey. He's just passed out on me. Oh, well, I guess that's the end of it.
It's been a good time to hang out, Jammer. I should probably be going too, man. I gotta finish dinner and stuff. But it's cool, man. Cheers, dude.
Yeah.
Looks like a cool set of beers you guys did. I'll go watch the other videos and like and comment on this stuff.
We got a few intros that are a little Christmassy. I don't know if you've seen any of them, but
I saw some of them. Yeah, those were dope, dude. I was glad to see that. I gave you guys some input a couple months ago. It's like, bring the holidays back.
the recent ones that we did, I was able to find some clips of Christmas Vacation.
Oh, sweet. I think I saw one of those, but I'll check them out again.
Yeah.
I love the holidays. And this year we need it, dude. We need the holidays to cheer us up, you know?
Yeah, it's terrible. It's what the way things have been. But I'm trying to find, I'm trying to take some of the. I can't use the ones that we had on the videos because they were, as soon as they were done, they were going into this. I mean, they were meshed together with us going, "Welcome to the Splitter Swallow Beer Review." You know, I mean, I guess I could do that, but then it's kind of,
Yeah.
But some of them I'm trying to get Shagdog to use and everything, and this program StreamYard there's a limit on the size of the file, because we had that one where we had "Here Comes Santa Claus, Here Comes Santa Claus," and I had the little Santa Claus waving, remember that one?
Yeah.
I recreated the clip, put it on there and everything, and it was too big for him to use on this program. And we were supposed to do a bunch of recorded videos as well as the live ones tonight, but I don't think we're doing those. Especially after this,
Well, I at least got to finish my beer then. We're saying goodbye.
Yeah. Hey, you woke up.
I think you just pull the ice out.
Yeah. But the great thing about that is I got the ice to reuse again.
Oh, dear. Oh, that almost hit the lens, dude. That was like 3D. It was like came right at me.
Oh, man. He's pretty good.
Well, I'm glad I caught you guys at the end. I'll catch up on the other videos, though. But thanks for having me on.
Yeah, hopefully we'll be back on this Friday. Right?
Yeah,
Shagdog?
I should
Huh?
be, I'll probably be around that
Not
day.
me. I won't be on this Friday.
This Friday evening?
No, it's Christmas. My birthday.
Oh, that's your birthday. That's right. I can't do that this Friday.
Oh,
Yeah. All right. Well, maybe the weekend. We'll see.
hey, cheers to a good Monday, though, man. Starting it off
No,
right.
you too. Yeah. Enjoy. Glad to have you on here. We were actually wondering if everybody was all right out there, because a lot of the people that would comment and everything haven't been commenting, and I'm like, oh, wow.
Yeah, like, did everybody die from the plague?
Been busy, I'm like, they've just been busy with everything going on. They're probably, some people might be getting back to work.
Yeah, I've
And
definitely
so-
been getting more work again and stuff. So.
Yeah. So that's kind of wild, but I'm glad to hear that you have something going on there,
Yeah, I'm glad you guys too are, I guess, Shagdog's just door dashing.
Yeah, he's been dashing it, I've been telling him, I said, that's more of a side hustle thing. I don't know how you can actually make it a full-time gig, but I guess some people do.
Yeah, you just need a reliable car.
Yeah, I just don't see where you can make enough money to, make it a full-time type thing. Maybe in some big cities,
Yeah.
but our area around here, yeah, I guess he doesn't do too bad because he's, he starts off and makes it pretty good, so probably ends up making, depending on what day it is, and everything, anywhere between $10 to $20 something an hour. So depending on how much hours.
Yeah, it's nice being your own boss.
Huh?
It's nice being your own boss. At least Shagdog can't fire himself. At least not yet.
Well, I think that's the biggest thing that he enjoys is being able to schedule the times that he wants to work, and if he doesn't want to, or if something happens and he has to reschedule it, he can reschedule it real easy or change the day, and take the time off. Like today, he was supposed to work this morning, but instead he turned around and just took the day off.
That's pretty sweet.
So we started earlier than what we normally would if he had been working.
Right on.
But
Well, I will continue to plug and promote your channel, guys. Whenever I'm on beer panels, I always give you guys a shout out.
well, we appreciate that. Thanks a lot. We need all the help we can get.
I was on Ron Terrio's. I know everybody calls him Jay or whatever, but his 10th anniversary special 2 weeks ago. I brought a crazy kind of beer on to drink through, so he could bring anything he wanted. And he ended up telling me a story about you guys coming out to Bourbon Street and Shagdog like passing out in the car or something. He told me about it was pretty legendary sounding. You guys, it sounded like you guys got really trashed out there at Bourbon Street, man.
Well, the funny thing is, we were talking about that. Which video was that we were talking about that in?
Earlier?
Yeah, about what our our most memorable moments of our trip to New Orleans.
Something like that.
It's got to be that Bourbon Street. You guys were out till like 5 a.m. or something.
I bet you it was this one right here. The Beta.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
That video. But we mentioned about Ron taking us around, and giving us a tour and everything.
It was 5 a.m.
You avoided saying that you had passed out in his vehicle.
I did pass out.
Yeah.
Well, we were out until 5 a.m. That was like 2 in the afternoon.
Yeah. We had been out the night before to about 5 a.m. and then we turned around. That was about 2 in the afternoon.
Ooh, that's rough.
And we had been at the Three Sisters drinking Bloody Marys that morning, and he turned around, wanted to take us a tour, bourbon, go take a tour around, and that's when he passed out. Yeah, it was funny.
Yeah.
It was crazy. He was just telling, but Ronald Wright was telling a story out on his 10th anniversary video.
It was a pretty cool video. If you go to his channel, he does his Wild Card Wednesday every Wednesday, and that was it actually says 10th anniversary special. I was on there as the panel member, so.
I have to check it out because I hadn't. We were talking about it earlier because I'm like, it'd be great to get back together with a few other beer reviewers out there and do a video, in the sense of actually getting together and doing a video, but unfortunately with everything going on, nobody wants to do that. They want to do it by digital at the very least,
Yeah.
Well, it's hard to travel.
I mean, New Orleans isn't that far from us. I mean, it's several hours. Don't get me wrong, it's several hours, but I mean, still, it's a doable trip,
Well, sometimes
That's
you guys
why-
have to come out to Fort Collins. We're the Napa Valley of beer.
Yeah. Well, I've always told him, I said I'd love to get out to Colorado to begin with and go to different places around there, especially to get to Red Rocks, to go to the see Big Head Todd and the Monsters. That's my
Red
favorite.
Rocks is great, man.
Yeah.
About Big Head Todd and Monsters.
Huh?
You said that place is great.
There's some comments up there. What you got there? Who is that? Is that your?
Indel. Merry Christmas, you drunk bastard.
Yeah. And you know what? Jammer fan said he had to give it up to you because you could wake up and take a drink of a shot of eggnog and go right back to.
That's nothing. She's seen as a child.
I don't know if you heard that one.
I heard it.
He said, "That's nothing. You should have seen me as a child." Yeah. Oh boy, terrible.
Well,
All right, guys. Well, I probably got to log off, man. But it's been great, guys.
Yeah, you take care, and if we don't see you beforehand, have a wonderful Christmas and a Happy New Year and everything. Hopefully, we'll see you before then.
Yeah. Hey, if you guys are on, I'll probably be there. I'm mostly working from home right now, so now that I'm settling into the new job, I'm easier for me to jump on and do something. So
Awesome.
I'll probably see you guys soon, hopefully.
And say goodbye to your girlfriend for us and everything.
I will, Julia.
Tell her we appreciate her coming on and telling us about her beer.
Yeah, she was really excited that we actually found a real Christmas IPA this year that tastes like a Christmas IPA.
That right there is exciting because most of them don't taste like a Christmas type IPA.
I think it's hard to pull off.
It is. It really is.
The bitterness doesn't really go with the idea that people have Christmas, but you know, the holidays, politics, relatives, it gets bitter anyway, right?
Yeah, exactly. Just take a lesson from National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation when you see them all arguing.
But peace out, guys. I'll check out to see how this ends. Probably with Shagdog's mustache getting crazy again. It had like 5 points earlier. It was like a crazy Frankel Rock mustache, but it settled down a little bit. I'll be interested to see what happens. But you guys take care, man.
Oh, you too.
All right, peace out.
Take care. All right, Shagdog. How you doing, man? You hanging in there?
Yeah.
All right, let's close it up so you can go ahead and take you a nap. How's that?
All right, let's go.
Thanks for Jammer Fan and his girlfriend coming on.
That one was 2 hours and 11 minutes long. Holy shit.
And thanks for Shagdog for sleeping through a big portion of the video.
Recruit portion.
Yeah. We'll see you on the next exciting episode of the Spitter Swallow Beer Review. Thanks for watching, commenting, subscribing, liking, and pressing that notification bell. And don't forget to share. Share and share alike. We'll see you on the next one, guys. Merry Christmas to you.